Hey, what's going on, everybody? We're sitting down here and playing some Ghost of Tsushima. This is a game that I've been playing on stream, and I guess about a month ago I did end up beating the main story, but I wanted to come back to this because I wanted to do the Iki Island DLC, which is where we're at right now. And I just kind of wanted to revisit this game for this video because if you've seen the stream at all, you'll know my opinions of the game, which is I think this is my favorite game that I've played all year. This is like this is a pretty special game, I think. It's just from top to bottom, from its presentation to the gameplay to the story, it all really comes together. It's like I don't know, it's like a once in a generation kind of a game. I feel like it comes by every once in a while. And I know I'm pretty late to the party. This has been out for a while, but I've only just recently gotten to get on the train with this game here. Oh, looks like I got a little standoff going on here. Let's see if I can pull this off without dying. So I am playing on lethal difficulty. This is really rough. Everybody kills me in like 1 or 2 hits, especially these spear guys. One mistake and that's just kind of it. But I actually really enjoy it because it's like, it makes the game really intense. Alright, this guy's gonna be a problem here. Gotta be real careful with this guy. Alright, there we go. It's just an all or nothing kind of thing, Just gonna, either I'm gonna land all my parries, and I'm gonna time everything perfectly, and we'll kill everybody real fast, or I will just die in 1 hit. So yeah, playing lethal difficulty. I'm still technically on my first playthrough because I've not completed the Iki Island DLC. But I will say, okay, well, first of all, it's like this game has like probably my favorite photo mode of any game. Like any time you stop to take a photo, or anytime you stop, it's like a photo-worthy moment. And that's how good this game looks. You can just kind of stop anywhere, and you can take a really sweet looking picture. I've already probably filled up my entire hard drive on my PS5, just taking screenshots of this game because I really just can't get enough. But like I was saying before, I'm not really a big fan of DLCs, especially DLCs that take place after the main story. I'm not really big into that. I don't really like... Once I'm finished... Usually when I'm finished with the story, I'm just done with it and I want to move on. There are a couple of exceptions, though. And this, I feel like, is one of them. Because, like, as you can see here, Iki Island, it's not quite as big as the main regions. These are like the 3 main regions of the main game here. And you can see Iki Island is a little bit smaller, but it's still like substantial enough. And it has its own kind of unique side activities. Even this armor I got here, which is really sweet, I got from here. And even the armor that I got here kind of changes some of the mechanics of the game in some subtle ways. Like this armor disables regular parry and dodge, and instead powers up perfect parries and perfect dodges by giving me extra attacks. So it kind of changes the way that I play the game now, because I have to rely on perfect timing, and if I don't get that perfect timing, then I just kind of get cut down. But if I do nail it, then I cut everyone else down. It's really cool. So yeah, there's like fun new side activities, and then there's a self-contained story on this island. And in some ways, it kind of reminds me of The Witcher 3, of the Blood and Wine, the final kind of DLC chapter for Witcher 3, which was like it's way bigger than this, for sure, but this is up there. I feel like Witcher 3 Blood and Wine sets the gold standard for what a DLC could be, because it harkens back to the old days of PC gaming where we got these things called expansions. You know, we couldn't download them because they were too big. Obviously, our internet was too slow back then. Are these bad guys here? Yes, yes, there are. And so, yeah, we had expansions back then, and this kind of harkens back to those days. Same with the Witcher 3 expansion, which is what I like about it so much. Alright, we got some guys here. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna do my classic ambush strategy where I put down one firecracker, then I hit him with the bomb, and then I hit him with the explosive arrow. Let's see if it works. Put this right here. Okay, they almost spotted me. Here we go. There we go. They're all weak from the explosion. That guy's already dead. Might as well use this before I take any damage. So yeah, we are pretty late into the game. You know, like I said, I've beaten the main story, so I have access to all the fancy moves and mechanics. Look at the way this guy died. This game is so polished, and yet I find weird oddities like this. I don't mind, because the rest of the game is outstanding, but this is pretty cool right here. But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to make a video on this game in particular because this game's pretty special to me. This is my favorite game that I've played in a really, really long time. It's like, it's on the short list of games that, like, after you've finished with them, you feel sad that it's over. You feel happy to have experienced it, but also you're sad that it's over. And also you kind of cherish your memories with it because it was such a great experience. This is on that short list. For me, it's games like Sekiro. Oh, I might die here. Okay, I'm not. Alright. Like Sekiro and Breath of the Wild, for me, kind of stand on that list. And now it's this game. The world is just such a joy to explore. They did such a good job of making the natural environment just feel kind of organic. It doesn't feel like overly designed. But at the same time, there's plenty of stuff for you to explore. They put all sorts of stuff in here for you to find. And it's not like, they're not doing the Ubisoft thing where that you like go to a tower and then you reveal dots on the map and then you just go hit them like some kind of a checklist. It's not like that at all. You're just kind of filling in this kind of fog of war. And then you do see these marks on the map, but, you know, they're vague, you don't know what they are, and you gotta go over there to see what it's all about. Like this right here, I have no idea what this is. Remember the past. Okay, so this is gonna probably be some kind of story thing.
I drank my first sucker here.
Okay, yeah, story stuff. All right.
We're out of sake. Go get some from the men.
Yes, father.
That's another really cool thing about this expansion. They figured out a way to add more content while also adding more context to the main character. You kind of get to see, you spend more time as young Jin Sakai, and you spend some time with his father, who is not at all like a big part of the story. It just kind of fills out the history of the character in this world. You don't really see that a lot in DLCs. I feel like most DLCs for games these days, they're kind of like low effort, just kind of low brow, just short stories with more quests that are really more of the same.
You all seem in good spirits. Congratulations on today's victory.
The credit belongs to your father.
The raiders call your father the Butcher.
A fitting title for a legend.
I strive to honor his example. Now, if you'll excuse me, my father requests more sake.
Ah, take this. The raiders don't need it anymore. They're dead.
They're dead. Yeah, so that's interesting. We're kind of seeing kind of a different side. We're kind of seeing how brutal the samurai are, and how maybe the Sakai family got a reputation for being kind of ruthless. You don't really see this in the main game.
Father.
Good. Sit. Drink to victory.
Shouldn't we be celebrating with the men?
The Lord must set boundaries between himself and his followers.
Why?
Familiarity breeds a lack of discipline.
But they lay down their lives for you.
And it is their duty to do so. Without question.
I think this expansion shows us like the first time we ever get to see Jin talking to his father.
Matters often. I relied greatly on her counsel.
I wish I remembered her better.
Choco had clever insight, deep compassion. Losing her was like losing the best part of me.
This flute was hers. It's all I have of her.
That flute actually
Let's
gets its own
hear it
little
then.
gameplay mechanic as well.
Please.
You go around to different points
Right.
on this island, and you do a little flute mini game where he kind of reflects on his time with his mom and her teaching him to play. And that's I guess that's one of the things that makes this game so special. They managed to find a way to blend story with the
Tonight
gameplay.
was the first time you asked to hear me play.
The elements between story and gameplay are
The first time
harmonious. They're in service to each other.
I felt like your son.
So you have in the story Jin and his connection to his mother through the flute, and how he learns to play the flute. And that turns into a gameplay mechanic where you're playing the flute to these animals, and he gets to reflect more on his time with his mother. It's interesting stuff. It's good. It's really good design. It doesn't feel like a throwaway mechanic where you're just going to a dot, fast traveling there, doing it, getting your item, and then moving on. You know, you're getting more for it because you're getting context and story. Ooh, Duel in the Pit of Darkness. I kind of want to. That's another cool thing. I can replay sections of the game, so I could do this really awesome duel with this monkey demon samurai dude, and I'm wearing his armor, so this should be pretty interesting. It just looks awesome,
You're
man.
blind.
Look at the
This
water.
isn't a fair fight.
No, it is not.
I love the one-on-one duels in this game. They're so cinematic. and I'm dead. I pressed jump instead of parry, and now I'm dead. So we'll just retry that. So that's lethal mode, everybody. Alright, here we go. One hit. I'm just gonna let him kill me here. I can revive myself, but... There we go. I was even in the wrong stance, too. Alright, here we go. Third time's the charm. Here we go.
Guide my blade, Sarugami.
Oh, shit. Oh, I almost got him, too. I just hesitated at the last second.
Feast.
I'm still getting used to this armor. I have to perfect parry everything. And I'm not, so I'm dying. But the upside is I get three counter strikes. I'm getting 3 counter strikes per parry, so I get to do way bigger damage. But my defense is like really questionable because I have to perfectly time everything.
My family hungers.
Alright, let's revive. Let's do it. Oh, okay, and then I'm done.
Come, my family. Feast.
There we go.
Guide my brave Sarugami.
Ow. He also parries me. I have to be really careful.
Guide my brave Sarugami.
Oh, I rolled into it, dude.
Come, my family.
The other really funny thing is you don't get invincibility frames always on your dodges. Like, if you dodge into an attack, you're just gonna get hit by it. You're not getting that Dark Souls invincibility frame nonsense when you roll. Oh.
You will never see the sun.
Oh, I probably could have beat him if I had parried that attack, because I get 3 attacks per parry. I probably had him there if I'd not messed up the timing. Whoa, can't dodge that. Or no, can't parry. The red ones you can't parry. And I don't know how to avoid it. I have to like roll backwards completely.
Guide my brave Sarugami.
Yep. Just messed up the timing and there it is. Oh, okay. At least it's like, I get to just do the fight. I don't need to like sit through a long loading screen. I can just get back into it, which makes this really fun.
Guide my brave.
No!
My family hungers.
No, I don't want you to do that. Oh, we gotta end this right now. Oh no! That was so close. That was so close. I didn't know he was gonna attack there. No way, dude. All right. That's bad. All right, I'm just gonna restart that. All right. So when he does the quick draw thing, I have to be really careful. this shit when he does this. No. He's broken. Get some hits in.
You will never see the sun.
Alright, Mr. Edgy. Got him. You see? And it's like I died a bunch there, right? Until I finally learned the timing and all the moves. And then all of a sudden we come across the run and we just beat him. Without taking any hits. And that's really satisfying. What is this? Is this a camp? Let's replay this camp. So I'm having fun with these. These are really fun because I love the combat in this game, and it lets you kind of replay the compounds that you've already defeated, so you can kind of hone your skills and also just get involved with the combat, which is just a really fun. It's just a really fun combat loop. It's just a game. It's like a dance of parries and timing. Let's see. You know what? Let's hit these guys to the standoff. I need some more juice.
Stand and fight.
Need some more of that lemonade, that yellow juice here. This is actually one of the new enemy types in the game. I'm glad that we're having a standoff with him, because I don't actually have a good way of beating those guys. I was actually really lucky he showed up here during the standoff. I could just cut him down here. Yeah, that's a new enemy type. He's got this weird, like, double spear. Whoa there. Whoa there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, he's really rough. And even now, I'm not totally sure how to deal with him. And so we're not going to deal with him. We just happened to meet him during the standoff. Alright, let's see. What do we got here? The dude's down there. See if we can hit them with the old distract. The old distracting bomb. See how many people fall for it, huh? Alright, we got. Okay, yeah, this is good. A dude and his dog. Somehow the rest of the camp didn't hear any of that, but that's pretty cool. There's also cool environmental damage you can do. You can, if the guy's standing under these little lantern things, you can hit those and light them up. It's really awesome. I think I've been spotted. Alright, let's get involved. That guy just died. Who's left? We're gonna use my ability on this guy here. Oh, we're definitely gonna use my ability on that guy over there with the double spear. That guy is a big problem. Let's get rid of him. Kill the hostages. The doggos. Okay, we did it. That's a done deal. We did it. I didn't use my parry once. just kind of used my tools. That's also the really cool thing about this game. They give you a lot of combat options here. Like, I have smoke bombs and the flaming sword. That fight, I mainly used my bow, my explosives, and then my kunai at the very end. It's using, like, those ninja tools. There's a lot of ways you can play this game. You can kind of play it like Tenchu style, where you're just stealthing people out the whole time. There's even gear that can help you out with that kind of a build. I'm more of a walk through the front door kind of a guy, though.
If you find yourself near Zasho Bay, I hear you can take shelter among the ship wreckage that's washed ashore.
I'll keep that in mind. Are others gathering there?
A few. They're hiding out from the Mongols and trading stories.
Looks like
about the
this guy's
Sakai
giving me a
invasion.
tip
Sakai invasion.
on a location
I'd
of
like
some
to hear
kind
one
of
of these stories.
point of interest. Yeah, rumored location. Cool. Yeah, so that's another side quest there. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. So I'm gonna be playing this more on stream. So if y'all want to check out that stuff, you can please come visit us. We're at twitch.tv/Yosh Games Live. That's where we will be. We play all sorts of games there. It's a pretty good time. And I'll be playing more of this on stream because it feels good to be back playing this game. I beat the game and I was like, wow, what a journey, and I was ready to kind of put it down and move on to other stuff. And then I remembered I had this Iki Island expansion, and it's just like, it feels so good to be back. And I know I'm gonna be really sad when it's over, but until then I'm just gonna enjoy the journey. So you know, the reviews are out. They've been out for a long time. You probably know by now how good this game is. But, I just feel like it needed to be said, because this game is just really, really special. It's really, really good. From top to bottom. Graphics, gameplay, narrative, story. It kind of has it all. So yeah, this is Ghost of Tsushima. This is Iki Island expansion. It is totally worth playing. If you don't have the expansion, then really consider getting it. It is 100% worth jumping back into just for this. Alrighty guys, we're gonna call it there for this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy, everybody.